can't really just expect the second pay-per-view to be like holy shit as well, even though the first one was dope.
Yeah, the first one.
But
well, it's always hard to top McGregor, baby.
that's right. That
But
is right.
you got John Jones, man. He's a good star too, as well.
I mean, he's a big star for sure.
Did you check out last week's heavyweight main event?
No.
Dos Santos and Curtis Blades.
Curtis Blades, dude. We talked that day before those fights happened.
Mm-hmm.
All the 3 fights that I called,
He
called
nailed it.
exactly.
Why does Dos Santos gotta lose to Curtis Blades,
Bro,
man?
because Dos Santos don't got no chin no more. Bro, Curtis Blades knocked you out.
He didn't knock him out.
No disrespect, but bro, Curtis
It
Blades.
was shitty.
Curtis Blades wrecked you, bro.
I don't know what happened. That looked so stupid.
Curtis Blades, though, bro.
Hey, but the heavyweights, it's getting a little stacked lately, right?
Yeah, a little bit, but we'll see.
I mean, on the beginning of this card we're talking about tonight, UFC 247.
247, Jones versus Dominic Reyes.
Ooh.
Yeah, but that's the main event. First, we got to start with Derek Lewis.
The heavyweights, baby.
The heavyweights. Derek Lewis versus how do you say the first name? I know Latifi.
Yeah.
Let's call it Latifi.
Please call him Latifi.
Latifi. So, man, this should be a good start, I
Hell
think,
yeah, man.
for sure.
Hell yeah.
Latifi is on a 2-fight losing streak, though.
Ooh.
2 fights.
Well, he's in light heavyweight. This is his first fight going up, right?
Is it really?
Yeah, he's going up to heavyweight.
Yeah.
I think that's why.
Well, yeah. Well, anyways, I mean, Derek Lewis also kind of a beast, but
The
I mean,
Black Beast, baby.
I just don't know. It's gonna. Hopefully, it's good. I get all honestly see this as a bore though too.
What?
Maybe it's a 50-50. It's a coin flip. I feel like, but if it's dope, it's gonna be whoa. It's gonna end first round,
Bro,
But if it's not, it's this gonna be boring.
it's the Black Beast, baby.
Yeah, we also thought was it Black Beast versus Ngannou.
That was one of the worst fights ever.
Exactly. Everyone thought that was gonna be fireworks.
But
it ended
besides
up being...
that one, Black Beast has been action, man.
True. You got me there. But it should be a good fight. I really don't know who to pick though. What do you about you? What do you think?
Well, Latifi's first fight in heavyweight. He looks a little small. Black Beast is definitely bigger than his ass.
For sure.
But Latifi's got that great wrestling background.
Mm-hmm.
And that can bring problems to Black Beast.
Yeah, I mean we've seen that when Black Beast faced DC.
Yes.
So I mean, do you really think Latifi's gonna try to wrestle this guy?
Yeah, definitely, man. I think that's what it's gonna come down to. Can Black Beast knock him out?
Or can Latifi take him down?
Yep.
Oh man, that's a big if in my book.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I got the Beast, baby. You know me, man.
I mean, I like Latifi. I just don't know. I don't know which Black Beast we're gonna get though. Is he gonna show up and really be on point with his game and really show up, or is Latifi gonna be able to move up a weight class and then kind of walk circles around him? If he takes Black Beast down, oh man, this is gonna probably be a snoozer.
Yeah, you're right. But we've seen Black Beast in his last fight against Potato Head.
Yeah.
You know, Black Gold even off, something like that.
Yeah.
And he was a good submission guy.
Yeah, true.
He had Black Beast in a couple submission attempts. And
Yeah.
the Beast exploded, got up,
Yeah.
and bombed on him.
I mean, I think I'm gonna agree with you only by a hair. Only by a hair that I think Black Beast, Derek Lewis, is probably gonna get this one.
Yeah.
Probably a finish in like the second round.
Yeah, I got the Beast too, man. I'm kind of worried for Latifi, man.
Yeah, I mean, he could prove us wrong though.
I think he fought middleweight. You know, like he's just too small for
I
heavyweight.
don't. Well, I mean, you can't really say that. Rashad Evans was a heavyweight.
Yeah. So,
DC's a heavyweight. You know, smaller dudes have prevailed. Pat Barry was a heavyweight. So smaller dudes have prevailed.
He's got a chance, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's fighting. Everyone always has a chance. It's just how big.
Yeah, and I guess if he's gonna go up and fight a heavyweight, this is a good fight for him because Derek Lewis has had problems with wrestlers.
Yeah,
So-
and plus he's not completely on fire right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of still in like middle of the pack in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a good tester for Latifi. So good fight.
But watch when both these guys stand in the ring, you're like, Latifi's too small. Holy shit.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We will see.
You know, it's funny. I gotta bring it up though.
What?
Please tell me you've seen the Latifi on the horse picture already.
Oh, of course, bro.
Man,
that's hilarious.
So he knows how to tame a beast.
Oh my god.
Let's just see if he can tame the black beast. All right.
You and your puns.
All right.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
We will see. I give Derek Lewis a slight win advantage.
All right, we both got the beast, baby.
But coming in second, the second fight is kind of a who knows. Dan, I don't even know. And then Mursad. Dan is on a 4-fight win streak. Kind of 1 TKO, 2 decisions, 1 submission. And then Mursad, he's on a loss. I mean, he's just, who knows about this fight?
Yeah, who the fuck are these guys, right?
No idea. It seems like a kind of filler fight.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, this fight card has 2 of them.
Yeah, we got a couple, man.
Which we're going to go into next is Justin Tafa versus Juan Adams. Tafa, we've seen Tafa fight before. I think it was his last fight where he lost. So yeah, he's only a 3-1.
Yeah, this is
he's like fresh.
This is weird to me, man.
Yeah,
we got a big pay-per-view, and Juan Adams is 5-2.
5-2. His last loss was Greg Hardy via TKO.
Wow, and Justin Tafa is 3-1. Like,
yeah, this is.
Are you serious?
Yeah, this is just a.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I don't even.
They just threw some big slabs of meat in there and we're gonna see what happens. Like, hey, we might get a nice KO out of it.
Well, you know what?
But,
the
wow.
last card where the chick fight had to pull out and they put those 2 people in.
Yeah.
That was a fire fight.
You're right.
So who knows? Those 2 fights could surprise us, but right now it's kind of
record-wise. This looks like an amateur fight, to be honest.
It's a slump.
This is weird, very weird.
Yeah. So I mean,
but I do like heavyweights, so hopefully we get a fucking knockout, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess we should go to the co-main event.
Damn, we're already there.
We're already at the co-main event. Ain't it something? Valentina Shevchenko. Something.
Yes.
Versus Katlyn Chookagian.
Yes.
Ain't that something else? Chookagian is on a 2-fight win versus, some decent people, I guess. Honestly, Valentina, everyone knows about Valentina. She's a beast. She's a monster. She's a killer, bro.
She's the best women's MMA fighter in the world, man.
Whoa.
You can argue that with Amanda Nunes.
I'm saying they need a rematch.
Yeah. That chick's too bad, man. Too fucking bad.
Oh, yeah. I mean, who do you have, Devin, for this?
Wow.
Very competitive fight.
Oh, my.
Oh, my, indeed, sir.
This whole card, we could be absolutely wrong, but it just looks like mismatches. We got dominant fighters versus people you don't really hear of,
Well, I'm tired of them feeding Valentina.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I know women probably want a piece because they probably think they have the right stuff, but I mean, come on. Have Valentina fight Amanda Nunes again already.
Yeah.
Why are we bullshitting here?
Well, sadly, it's kind of similar to the situation John Jones is in. The division's just not that strong.
Yeah, well, John Jones,
women's flyweight,
the light heavyweight, I'd say it's better than the women's right now. Women's featherweight, flyweight, yeah, it's better than flyweight. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it is what it is.
The one thing I respect is Valentina and Jones are being active.
Yeah.
However, their opponents are just
yeah. Well, I mean,
hard to sell.
What's better, a champion that's active but facing lower quality opponents, or a champion that's not so active but fights the best contender at that time?
Great question. I guess we'll find out after the pay-per-view, though.
Well, but I mean, it reminds me of Mighty Mouse. Everyone complained about Mighty Mouse in his competition, but he was pretty active.
Yeah.
It's like, whose fault is it? It's not the champion's fault because the champion just fights.
It's not.
But then again, you can't really blame a other fighter for wanting to try and get the belt. That's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
So it's really a really bad Twilight Zone where it's like, you want this, but you can't get it because you're not good enough. But we don't want to watch you try. But then again, we're going to pay you to try it, but no one really wants to watch it. It's fucking weird, you know?
It's weird because the champs are that amazing, and they're just really no one near their level. You know
great
what I'm
point.
saying?
They're so elite with their skill.
Yeah, it's
Jones,
not like this girl Caitlin's not great. I'm sure she's awesome.
She's
but...
probably really good. But when it comes to like Jones, Valentina, Mighty Mouse, fucking GSP, they're so good. So good. They make really good people look like amateurs.
Yeah.
And it's I find it exciting to watch, but you know, the majority of the casuals do not.
Yeah. It's hard to sell. I'm sure you guys can hear it in our voices tonight. We're like, fuck, how do you make this sound great?
Exactly. This is
really, we don't. I think this is a predictable card. I think the bullet Valentina is gonna run through Caitlyn.
So what round?
I'm gonna give it like a third or fourth.
Really?
I've been watching the embedded in the countdown. Caitlyn looks like she's got some good cardio, some good length. She's a taller fighter for sure. Yeah. But technical wise and just power wise, I think Valentina's gonna run through her.
Man, I'm just gonna say flat out, second round TKO knockout. Valentina's just gonna.
Nice.
She is a taller fighter, as you say. Then yeah.
Do you think we could get another knockout of the year like she had over Jessica Eye?
I mean, shit. Nothing's. You know, it's possible. It's definitely possible.
I guess that's what I wish for in these type of fights is at least a badass finish.
Just like epic knockout finish. Just like holy shit! How did you just do that?
I think they put the highlight in the countdown when she knocked out Jessica Eye. Damn, dude, that shit's just beautiful, man. She's off the ground, you know.
Dude, that was
jump
insane.
Head kick. Sounds like a baseball bat.
It was that was a brutal leg or a head kick. Head kick. Oh my god.
So you know, I hope for the same thing.
Honestly, yeah.
I want to hear that home run shot again, man.
Hell yeah. But we're gonna take a break real quick.
All right.
We'll be right back. And we are back with the MMA Neighborhood. I'm Steven.
I'm Devin.
And we are talking about UFC 247. And you know what? I think it's time, Devin.
Is it time?
I think it is time.
It's time!
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, UFC 247, Jones versus Reyes.
Ooh.
And I apologize. I know this podcast has been a little low on the energy, but you know, the card is not as hot as we want it to be. But the main event of this evening is pretty good. It's not too bad.
I put it up. I think the co-main's just as good, but almost just as good. But the main, John Jones versus Dominic Reyes. Man, I'm excited to watch this.
Let me stop you real quick. This is your favorite fighter, right?
He, as of active fighters?
Yeah.
Good question. Is he my favorite, though? I'd say he's definitely in the top two. Oh,
Israel's tied up now, or what?
I mean, Israel's kind of like my number one.
Hey, but you know what? It's a blessing this year for us MMA Neighborhood.
For sure.
Because my favorite is Conor McGregor, of course. He's the first one of this year. And I know John Jones is up on your list, and he's the second one. So
fuck yeah,
good to see these guys being the starters of this year.
Dude. Man. Dominic Reyes, I just got to say before we talk about the fight, Dominic Reyes is talking so much shit.
Really? What's he saying?
I think it was like an earlier press conference or something when they're talking back and forth, like when John Jones is like wearing like that white turtleneck or something. Dominic Reyes is just like, man, you've never fought anyone like me before. John Jones like, that's what all of them say.
Right.
And he's just like, well, I'm undefeated. John Jones is like, well, you know how many people were undefeated before they fought me? Please, sir. And I totally agree. Dominic Reyes, you need to calm down and understand who you are barking at.
Yeah,
for real.
I feel like he doesn't even know what to say, you know?
Well, yeah, sometimes it's just like, and John Jones was like, all your highlights are left hands. Just like, and I watched some of Reyes' highlights, and he is 100% right. They're all fucking left hands.
He's got good lefts, and who has he really beat too? You know?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, and then Jones is just a freak. He's a freak. He's beaten everyone,
and possibly the GOAT, man.
I mean, that's subjective
for sure.
I don't think anyone will ever say hands down universally this guy in the UFC is the GOAT. I think there's going to always be some debate about who is the universal GOAT of the sport.
Well, before we get into the GOAT talk, because I want to come back to that.
Yeah.
This fight, we got Dominic Reyes. He's 12-0, right? He's undefeated, light heavyweight. He's beat a few top guys in light heavyweight. No one too special, though.
Yeah.
That I can remember.
I mean, his last fight was Chris Weidman knockout.
And that Chris Weidman is a middleweight.
That was his first fight up in light heavyweight. Then before that, he fought Volkan, then OSP, then Cannonier. And then before that, it's just a bunch of nobodies.
Well, hold up, Steve-O. See, the Volkan fight was a very controversial fight, too. Or the Ozdemir, sorry. And that was a close one. I think he came out a split.
Yeah.
And some people thought Ozdemir won.
Yeah.
So the guy that he beat, that was the top ranked, the highest ranked guy he beat was a close fight.
Yeah.
It wasn't, he didn't wipe him out.
Yeah.
So I'm not sold on Reyes, man.
I mean, honestly, I'm not.
I'm not sold on him at all.
He's talking a big game, but I mean, it's not even that good of talk. No, honestly. Not. I mean,
the best thing he's got going for him is he's undefeated. And he's taller. Do you have the reach by any chance on him?
Let me pull that up.
Because I know Reyes is pretty tall. He looks pretty big for the division.
I mean, I still think Jones is gonna be bigger.
Of course.
Okay, so honestly, same height.
Okay.
6'4", and these stats come from UFC.com. Who knows if they're right? Because they never have their shit together. But reach is 84.5 for Jones, 77 for Reyes.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean,
wow.
Come on,
dude.
Bro.
Jones reach, man.
Jones.
That's a scary
he's a
reach.
Freak, bro.
He has the longest reach in all of UFC.
Does he really?
Yeah, dude. Longer than heavyweights.
Wow.
84, bro.
84.5.
To a 77.5.
77.
Oh my gosh. Wow, he's like got 7 inches on the guy.
Yeah, so it's just like, we could walk around this all we want. Dominic Reyes is talking a lot of shit on a person that's one of the greats. Probably, I'd easily say one of the best light heavyweights ever.
Oh, for sure.
Ever. Hands down. I don't think anyone comes close to John Jones.
Yeah.
In that division. I honestly just think John Jones is just going to whoop homeboy's ass. And I think he's going to end it when he wants to end it.
Do you think he'll toy with Dominic, kind of like an Anthony Smith fight, where he just beat his ass all 5 rounds but never finish it?
Well, the thing with the Anthony Smith fight, I don't think he was toying with him. I honestly kind of think he was giving him a chance because of all the hype of Anthony Smith, all the build up. Like, he was supposed to, be amazing. John Jones picked him apart. Didn't really pull the trigger to finish him, but he kind of showed, like, what are you going to do? Can you even do anything to me right now? Wherever you go, wherever you try to take this fight, I'm going to have the advantage. And I think that's could be the same way, but I think for all the trash talk, I think he's going to want to finish this one.
So you think he's going to finish the fight?
Yeah.
And you got a round for this, brother?
Well, like I said, he's going to want to finish it when he wants to because he can. Dominic Reyes is honestly nothing special. I'm gonna go there. He's not nothing special. Yeah, he's undefeated. He obviously has talent. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just gonna say fucking first round.
Wow.
First round.
Wow.
Dominic Reyes probably gonna try and take him down or some bullshit. John Jones is gonna take him down. Just be all over the guy
Mm-hmm.
and just ground pound the shit out of him.
Nice. I think that's a smart route for Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Very bold prediction, by the way, first round.
Well, I think John Jones needs a finish.
Yes. His last one was over Gus, which was great. He just dominated Gus.
Wait, that wasn't his last fight.
That was his last finish.
Oh, sorry.
Before that, he was kind of lackluster. Wasn't
Mhm.
finishing a lot of people.
Yeah.
But he just ran through Gus like butter.
Yeah.
And I see the same thing in this one. I agree. I think just take it to the ground, dude. And just dominate this motherfucker, you know?
Well, I don't want him to go instantly to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want him to be too predictable.
Right.
Because I think standing up, he still holds a huge advantage.
I think so too, but I want to see him get the finish, and I think the ground's where he'll get the finish at.
Yeah. I'd like him to use more ground
And
this fight.
his last fight, he almost lost by split, man. He fought Thiago Santos, you know, and he didn't take him to the ground. He was going against the game plan. So.
Yeah. He fought what's Santos, a kickboxer?
A Muay Thai, yeah.
Muay Thai. And I rewatched that fight the next day, and it totally changed my mind. John Jones clearly won that fight.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I agree he did too, but Santos got some good shots off.
Yeah.
And that fight was confusing. I feel like Jones can take down Santos and destroy him, just like in this fight. Just take down Reyes and destroy him.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think he likes to prove a point.
For sure. He's known for beating people at what they're best at, right?
Took down DC.
Mm-hmm. And also head kick knocked his ass out.
That's fucking right.
And that was the undefeated guy that he's beat Reyes. So Reyes, I'm sorry, I don't believe.
Nope.
I don't. We can always be proven wrong in the MMA world, you know.
For sure. In
the MMA neighborhood, you're done for, man. Jones is gonna ruin you. He's gonna ruin you.
Yeah. What round do you got? By which way?
Ooh.
Or decision?
I'll say if TKO finish 4th round.
4th round?
Yeah, ground and pound.
You think it's going to go the 4 rounds?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think Jones wants to play with his food on this one as well.
Well, I think the difference is between Reyes versus Smith is like he was able to toy with Smith and kind of just pick him apart because he saw in his eyes he was broken.
Mm-hmm.
I think Reyes is gonna kind of try to be like a little bulldog or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's gonna try and throw more. He's gonna be more active. He's gonna want to try to be the aggressor.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's gonna go 4 rounds because, like we've both said, this is fighting. Anyone can win any fight. So I think Jones is probably going to toy with him a little bit, but finish it quick.
We'll see, brother.
Yeah.
Either way, we got Jones.
Yep.
The thing, Reyes, I don't know. I think he's going to try too hard and just miss and hit air a lot, you know?
Yeah. It's just not going to be a good night for him.
He definitely probably won't freeze up like Anthony Smith.
No.
But he's just going to get owned, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to realize he's just not on that level.
Yeah.
And Jones, where does he go from there if he does win it?
Well, I've been reading this. I think after this, he's going to go to heavyweight. I think he should just skip the line and go straight to Stipe. But Stipe is already fighting DC.
Yeah.
Do you know when that is?
They're trying to do July, but might go longer. Stipe's still hurt, dude.
He's hurt?
Yeah, he has eye problems from that fight.
Damn. Well,
But if Jones smashes Reyes, I don't see anybody left in light heavyweight.
And he wants to be active.
So
what if he wants to fight Ngannou?
Fuck. Ngannou's got one coming up too.
Who?
Against the guy that blew Overeem's lip right the fuck off.
Yeah. So John will probably have to wait for a minute.
He's gonna have to wait. There's no competition, man.
Which is fine.
Yeah. It's sad. I want to see him fight.
I don't
think anybody's on his level.
I think he'll fight like 1-2 more times this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In light heavyweight or heavyweight?
I think maybe one more in light heavyweight, but I think he might finish the year out. I think they could close out the year if Stipe and DC fight soon enough. And if Stipe wins, Stipe versus Jones, end of the year.
If Jones takes that and he wins, if he beats Stipe, gets the heavyweight,
Bro.
he's GOAT for real.
Bro.
Like, that's got to be the GOAT right there, right?
I mean, that's pretty beast.
Right?
That's pretty beast.
I mean, especially because he's already got a win over DC, so
yeah,
2 wins.
It's hard to. Honestly, you already know who my GOAT is, though.
Mm-hmm.
GSP.
But Jones got to be second, huh?
Jones is probably second for sure. Or probably. Yeah,
but what if Jones
he's
gets
second?
What if Jones gets a heavyweight title?
Okay, GSP came back after 4 years and fucking knocked out TKO Bisping in middleweight.
Choked him out.
Exactly.
So if Jones gets the heavyweight, it's not.
I still think GSP is tops. But, they'll be close, but
yeah.
we'll see.
I think if Jones can take Stipe, which I don't know about that one, but if he does, I can't argue he's the best ever,
Yeah. No, he's fucking way up there.
But he's got to beat Reyes first.
True.
The Devastator.
The Devastator.
He better not. We better not come back next week just jaws dropped in the.
We will see.
You think an upset might happen?
Fuck no. I would never give it a 0% chance of an upset because that'd just be ridiculous. I'll give it a 5% chance that Reyes can upset Jones.
Jesus. Well,
that's being generous.
You know who the MMA neighborhood got for this weekend's fight? Saturday, UFC 247.
That's right.
Jones versus Reyes.
Yep.
It's not the most stacked card, but it should be interesting.
It should be fun to watch some of them. Some of the fights could surprise us, could surprise you. We will see.
Yeah, it's no McGregor versus Cowboy, but
true.
Hey, the year's just getting started, baby.
That's right. It's only February, so we got it going on. Follow us on the YouTube MMA Neighborhood and follow us on the IG MMA Neighborhood _ Graham. Make sure to like, subscribe. Please comment your picks, predictions. Tell us I'm right, Steven. Tell us Devin's wrong. Say whatever you want, because you know what? It's not the MMA Neighborhood without you. So I'm Steven.
I'm Devin.
And we will talk to you guys after UFC 247.
Have a good weekend.